What's going on out there, everyone? So, Judgment Day was this past Saturday, and I was right with my prediction of 4 matches. 4 out of the 5. They had 5 matches, 5 title matches, 4 title matches, and 1 regular match. And I just didn't think that there would be any way that every champion would retain. But that's exactly what happened. Because they opened the show up with the Fatal 4-Way match between, who was in that match? Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. And where they at in this messy ring? Okay, they over here. So Jacob Fatu retains his title. Solo Sikoa comes out and he didn't interfere. This other man came out from the crowd and interfered. I think they said his name was Jeff Cobb. I never seen him, never heard of him, but he had interfered and beat up LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest were on the stage area, and Damian Priest did the South of Heaven chokeslam, and they called it a regular chokeslam, but he did off the stage into the and through 2 tables. I just got one, then I got my little trap door missing from my entrance stage. So Jacob Fatu won that match, which I predicted. That wasn't really hard. And then match number 2 was Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch, and Lyra ended up winning that match with a roll-up. It was a pretty good match. Lyra Valkyria retained. Let me see. I did write notes. What notes I got for this match? Lyra Valkyria, she kicked out of the manhandle slam not once, but twice. And Becky Lynch also kicked out of Lyra's finishing move, the Nightwing. But Lyra still won with a roll-up. And that was match number 2. And then the third match was Dominic versus Penta, which I thought Dominic would lose, but he ended up beating Penta with the help of El Grande Americano. The Judgment Day came down. They teased a little Finn Balor trading on Dominic, but he didn't. He interfered. They interfered. Carlito came down, and then JD McDonough and Finn Balor had Penta outside the ring. And Finn Balor was just taking forever to grab a chair and do something. So the referee ended up catching him and sending them back to the locker room. And then El Grande Americano comes out and does the little headbutt to Penta while he was on the top ropes. And that was pretty much the end of that one. Dominic gets the win. He does the weakest 619. I hate his 619. He does it from the left side instead of the right side. And then it just looks so weak when he connects. And he also did Oblivion. Like, what is Dominic's finishing move? Why is he does the Frog Splash, Eddie Guerrero, 619, Rey Mysterio, and Oblivion, which is Liv Morgan's move. So I don't even know what his finishing move is. But yeah, that's that match. And then match number 4 was Gunther and Pat McAfee, and they kept teasing the Gunther loss, but thankfully Gunther came out on top. Even one time during the match, Michael Cole held Gunther's leg down for the count, but he kicked out, and he still ended up coming out on top. But they definitely was trying to tease Pat McAfee win for sure. And then the main event, which was John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena ended up knocking out the referee with the belt. Randy Orton ended up RKO'ing like 5 different people. Even R-Truth comes out, he gets an RKO as well. John Cena retains his title, which I pretty much knew. The only match I was wrong on was Dominic. I definitely thought he was going to lose to Penta, but he ended up winning. So congrats to him. It was a pretty good show. 5 matches. I'm setting up for my Juneteenth. I'm setting up my Juneteenth background right now. So yeah, Backlash WWE 25 was a pretty good show. All the champions retained their titles.